Hi guys and welcome back. Hope you are enjoying the tutorial thus far. If you're enjoying it, please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out when new videos are released. Back to business. So we've been talking about migrating and navigating between pages, sending data from controllers and to views. But now if you look at our homepage, for example, our homepage has just one link, which is the about. It doesn't have a link to the contact us. So we may say we want to add contact us and then contact us. And if we save this and we refresh the page, it takes us to contact us. But hey, there is no link from contact us to about. It means that we have to go to the contact us page and then add one for about, right? About. And this becomes overwhelming. You see that there's a link now, but from about to home. And then, so the links become very, very complicated. There's no structure of your file or your folder. If we go to, for example, the Laravel website, and if you look at it closely, you will see that on the left sidebar, which I'm going to scroll to the top, the left sidebar is kind of consistent. The top is consistent. What is changing is this. So this is like a template, right? So every Laravel documentation page has a left sidebar and a header, and then it has the body. So this is what is changing. So what we're going to do is we're going to create our own template. We're going to create our own layout, and we're going to use what is called components to do that. You can read more about components in the documentation, but for us to do that, we say PHP artisan make components, and then we call layout, right? So when we create make PHP artisan make component called layout. So watch this folder. It is going to create another folder here called component. So if I hit enter, so it creates a folder called components specifically, and under this component it has a layout. Now on this component we are going to define our layout, right? We're going to define how we want our file or our project to look like. I'm going to clear this everything from there. So we start with HTML5. All of these ones are going for now. So we want that here our body should be here, right? And then here our links, for example. So we are saying that our link should be here, our body should be here. So we can put now our links to be slash, right, home, about, contact us, and then team. So we change this now to team, contact us, and then about. Then how we want to say our body should be here, right? We want to tell the code that our body will be here. So for us to do that, there is a special variable called the slot, S-L-O-T. So you can put it like this, slot. This is the slot. So we have created a layout that we can use anywhere in our project. Now let's go back to our project. If we go to our home page, which I'm sure we're on the home page. Yes, we're on the home page. So if we go to our home page, which is welcome, we need to tell Laravel that it should use that template to render this. And for us to do that, we just need to simply say, instead of all of this, right, we're going to comment out all of this. And then we're going to say X layout, X layout. So if we save this and we refresh the page, you see that it uses the template we had created, right? It uses the template which we had created. And if we do anything, remember we had this one, we copy it back down here and we'll save it. You see that it has, first of all, the routes, right? Let me do this side by side. It has these routes, which is all of this, right? And then it has this slot. So this slot is anything that is inside here, right? Everything that's inside the X layout is a slot, right? It's data that is run that in the slot. So if I add any more data here, it's the data that's going to the slot. Hello, welcome to this H3. This is what is rendered by the slot. Save this and we refresh. We see that everything here is handled by the slot. So we can now go and implement this same thing for all of the other pages. Remember, we had done the one for welcome. Let's go to welcome. We can now delete all of this because we are not needing it again, right? And if we go to contact us has a couple of data. What we're doing is we're just changing this to X layout, and we're changing this other one to X layout. And if we go to contact us, it shows us contact us, homepage, contact us, homepage, contact us. And we can also go to about, right? On about, we're going to do X layout and then X layout. So if we stretch, we go to about now has the layout. And finally, I think it's around team doesn't have layout. So instead of div X layout, X layout. So if those of you that are familiar with something like React or Vue or Angular, you look at this and maybe get an understanding. So if you're saying that X means that it's a component, right? And layout means that it's looking inside the components folder and it's looking for the file called layout. So that's why if I hover here, you see that it shows me that the layout is in resource, views, components, layout.blade. And if I click this, it's going to take me here. So we have been able to implement the layout and use the layout on our pages so that we have a very well structured page. But again, now you're seeing that data is being repeated. Data, for example, like the title. So if you go about, contact, all of this. So we have welcome. We have this H1 tag, right? If we go to about, you have this. Every page literally has a title. Now, how do we send the title to the component? We want to send this our title. We want to send this our title. We want to send this our title to the component so that we will not have to be writing titles everywhere in the component. So we can do that by passing parameters into the slot. So we say that in our slot, we can pass parameters to the layout. So in our layout now, for example, we say we want that after it's done with this, it should have an H arrow, and then it should have an H1 tag, which is the title, right? The title goes here. So you can say title. If we save this, we refresh the page, it says variable title not found, right? Variable title not found. We have told our layout to use title as a variable, but we have not told our file, right, to send in the title. So the way that you can send in the title is you use still around the slot aspect, X slot title, right? You can put now, you can cut this. So if I save this and I refresh, oh, there's a problem. Let me see what could be wrong. X title. Oh, I didn't have to close it with this. Okay, autocomplete was not fixing. Where did I miss something? I'm in welcome. Oh, okay, I was in a different page. Sorry about that. I was in a different page. I was in the Teams page. If you look at it, the Teams page, and the Teams page, if we go to our Blade files, the Teams page doesn't have the title yet. So that's if I refresh, it will fail. So until I add an X slot for title, and then I cut this, paste here, and then I no longer need this. So if I save this, I refresh, it comes here. So every page now has a title that I'm sending, right? a title I'm sending. So I'm sending this title to the layout, and the slot, the variable name is called title. So if I go back to about also, I can do this X slot title and then close to X slot. If I go to contact us, I do X slot title and then close X slot. So I save this, I save this, I save this, I save this, and I save everything, and I'm able to refresh the page, and I will be able to move in between all of the pages now. And you notice that the title now remains consistent. I may want to put this title up before the navigation, and I can definitely come to the layouts and I say, okay, title comes before navigation. Title is here, and then navigation HR. I refresh this. So it automatically changes. For every page, now it has the same layout. So this is a way that you can use to create a standard layout or page structure for your application.